Hey, what's up? It is day 3 of the 100 push-ups per day challenge. I just finished both my abs workout and my pull day routine, so it goes without saying that I'm kind of tired right now, but I have a commitment to uphold, so let's get right to it. My arms are very tired from the pull day workout, so I don't know if I'll be able to do the same 4 sets of 25, but only one way to find out. Yep. That was a tough first set. Phew. My plan is to wrap this up. Then I need to go run to the shop and then come back. Then I'll do my cold shower. I know you could say, isn't it nasty for me to go and talk to people when I'm putting like this? And trust me, I know it's nasty. Like I can literally feel the grime from rubbing my armpits together. But right now, if I go out in the 30 plus degrees sun, I'm going to be sweating even more to go to and from the shop. So showering before this wouldn't make sense. So I might as well just shower one time and get hot one time. So when I shower, I don't have to worry about reheating myself. Do you guys listen to music when you work out? I'll do it occasionally. But for something like this where I'm going to record it, obviously I can't have music playing in the background or else I get copyright struck or whatever the term is. But I do enjoy the listen every so often. I have a confession to make. I'm a huge weeb when it comes to music. I have maybe 100 plus songs downloaded on my phone, and I'd say a good 50 of them are not in English, probably 60 if I'm being more honest with myself. I need to actually count, but I know for sure that there's a lot of non-English songs in that in my playlist. And if they're not Japanese, then it's some other language, or it's not even a song at all. It's either it's going to be classical music or a national anthem, for example. I love national anthems. But if there's one song that I always do replay when I'm doing a workout, it's going to be "Going the Distance" from the Rocky series. You probably heard David Goggins talk about it whenever he was breaking that record or something. All he would do was just keep on playing the song over and over, and he said, and to be honest, until I listened to it the first time, I never really remembered it from the actual movie. But when I heard David Goggins' story about it, I rewatched the scene and I was like, this is so powerful. Like the arrangement and the arrangement, the timing, everything, it's just powerful because you literally see Apollo watch Rocky get up against all the odds. Literally, everybody is expecting Rocky to stay down. Even his coach, even his corner is expecting him to stay down. But he gets back up. So I find that really encouraging, especially when you're doing something strenuous. Like a endurance exercise, for example, like David Goggins, I think it was a plank or record. So when you have that song in your mind and you have all the associations with the song of perseverance, it just, makes it that much better. Okay. Second set, I'm on push-ups. Oh. Yeah, come on, 5 more. 3, 4, come on, 5. Halfway there. Halfway there. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, my morning was very unproductive today. Since I didn't have anything immediately to wake up for, despite going to bed early. I just read manga. Probably I read manga until 11 a.m. I was either reading manga or I was watching a YouTube video, one or the other. So that's something I've been struggling with, especially in the mornings where I don't have a set activity to do, like to actually come out of the house. Then I won't really have the same push to do all my what's the term I'm looking for? I would have my push to do my non-negotiables, like working out as early as I would like to. So around 11 p.m. I was like, okay, it's time for me to actually do the work I plan to do. So first and foremost, I finally edited and uploaded one of the games from the table tennis match with my father. And then I was like, okay, let me go wash the dishes and get to work. Work meaning my abs, my pull day, and of course this new challenge I put on myself. Let me get some water. You may have remembered me mentioning how we don't use plastic bottles around here. Ever since I watched a Hamza video where he was explaining the whole link between plastics and estrogenics and all that stuff, I really began to notice how much plastic I've actually been using in my life, and not necessarily just plastic alone, but just non-natural products. The first thing I was aware of were seed oils, so vegetable oil, basically every vegetable oil. And I was like, why am I using this? Why is it so common for all of us to use this? And in Jamaica especially, it's a problem because we literally follow behind America when it comes to how we do our diets. Especially after independence, where the influence that America had on us got bigger and bigger, because we wanted to be on America's good side, so we started importing a lot of things from America, like the snacks full of snacks like Doritos, all the Frito-Lays, and any popular junk food snack that from America. Jamaicans have adapted it to be essentially their own cuisine. Not cuisine, their own diet. You know what I mean? Monkey see, monkey do. And I'm pretty sure obesity in Jamaica is a lot higher than it used to be before we started following all of the things that we did from America. One more sip, then set number 3. Alright, back to the regular push-ups. The dumbbell. Excuse me. Fuck. I need 5 more. 5 more. 5 more. Oh, 5 more. 4, 5. Yep. 3 sets down. 1 more to go. The first time I did a push-up challenge and the first time I properly exercised overall was way back in grade 8. So that was 6 years ago now. Wow, it's a long time. So we're having a class trip to a water park coming up. And I think I had around a month or 2 before I made a decision. So I was like, why don't I try doing 50 push-ups a day, every day, leading up to this class trip? Because obviously girls would have been there, so you want to look your best around girls, especially at a environment with water, because I'm going to more than likely be shirtless. Which is funny because I remember on the trip, I didn't even take my shirt off. I just had my wife beater on. So that was the first time I actually partook in fitness seriously. And I remember I kept up that 50 push-ups a day for maybe a couple months afterwards. But then obviously I wasn't really serious with it. I was just doing it for the time being, so it faded into obscurity. "50 push-ups was a lot easier and also a lot harder back then. Easier in the sense that it could simply be 10 sets of 5 or 5 sets of 10, which is funny because now if I really wanted to, I can do one single set of 50 with a long ass recovery time in between, of course. But it was also harder because, of course, I'm 13. Was I 13? Yeah, I think I already turned 13 the year before the trip, the December before the trip, and the trip was in the May. So a 13-year-old doing 50 push-ups a day, it's kind of rare. But at the same time, how do you think that good-looking people existed in your grade level back then whenever you were in school? They probably wouldn't be lifting weights heavily like how you'd be lifting weights later on in your adolescent years, but they'd still have to be doing some kind of fitness. So it's like, okay, if they can do it, and if they look like that from doing it, why not try looking like that myself? Of course, obviously, my main goal was to get a six-pack. I think that's every male kid's goal, especially during school. Get a six-pack to attract more girls, especially when you go to a beach or a water park or something like that. Grade 8 was a nice time. It was when I began coming out of my shell, in a sense, because in grade 7 I was completely shut off. I would barely talk to anybody. I remember just waiting on school to finish and then just waiting to leave school. Literally, I'll just go, I'll be there, I'll do the work, and then I'll just like, okay, can I go home now? Grade 8 kind of fixed that later on, probably halfway through the grade 8 years. But then, of course, as each year went by, as I began, coming up to my shell more, talking with more people, partaking in more activities. Yeah. Whew. I think that's enough rambling. Have a sip of water, and then it's time for the final 25 push-ups. If I just angled it properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me some time. Diamond push-ups. Six. Nope. 10 more to do. Fuck. 10 more. Come on, 10 more. 5 more. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, 5 more. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 1 more. 5. Yes. Woo. That's 100. That's 100. And that's also day 3. Whew. How did your day 3 go? I hope you actually did your 100 push-ups, or at least however close to 100 you can get. See if I can get that chest pump. remember to always be improving. I'll see you again soon. God bless.